Alright, so we did number 1 already. We just took the formative, we just corrected the formative, you have the formative back, now we're into notes, okay? So we're going to take notes today. Last class took notes all the way up till the end. They had about 3 minutes left. So there wasn't time to hand back tests. That's what's underneath there is hand back tests, okay? They didn't have time to get their tests back, so I probably won't hand back your tests until next week, Tuesday. Okay, which is fine. That's no problem. If you need to, if you have a dire need to look at it, you can set up a time we can look at them. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about number 3 here right from the start. It's not that I want us to have time to do homework today. I want to talk about the homework today. There was a couple of people that had emailed me this past weekend about homework being due today. Okay. No. Homework in this class is only due the day of the summative. So your homework packet is due on the 25th, next week, Thursday. Okay? Alright? We have selected problems. So on the back board there, we have the homework problems that you should be or could be through after each class. So as of last Friday, you could be through number 10 in your homework packet. After today's class, you can be through number 16 in your homework packet. Your homework packet is labeled 1 through whatever. Okay, we changed that up so it's literally, there's not 2 number 1s or 8 number 7s or whatever. It's all 1 through whatever. Okay? So in this particular case, it's 40. There's 40 homework problems that we're asking you to do. Okay? So you should be through number 16 by the end of today before class tomorrow. That does not mean that you should wait until next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, to start your homework packet. That does you no good. Last class asked me, what's a better way to prepare for tests? Because tests are graded, they're in the grade book, you can see them. Okay? All right? What's a better way to prepare? Do your homework as we're doing it, so that if you have questions, because remember, math builds off of itself all of the time, so do your homework as we teach that, so that if you have questions today after we talk about speed, if you have questions, you can get those answered so you're not sitting here lost in the woods for the next week, because we are literally going to be talking about speed now for the next 9 days. Okay? All right? So do that homework. It's not there. Yes, we don't collect it until the test, but do the homework as we're going along so that you can be better at what you're doing. Okay? All right? Why did I put pizza as healthy on here? Anybody know? Other than the fact that pizza is healthy? Is that all 4 food groups? It's the sector, right? It's the sector, okay? So when you're doing your homework and you're thinking about the word sector, or you're wondering what sector means as you're doing the first 4 or 5 homework problems, a slice of pizza is the sector. Okay? And if we're talking about the perimeter of a sector, is that the perimeter? No, that's the arc length, right? It's part of the perimeter, but the perimeter of a sector would be the distance round the outside of that slice of pizza. Okay? Every math teacher by law has to say round the outside. Okay? It's a rule. Okay? Clinton pushed it through. Okay? Okay? Good? All right. Great warm-up problem for you to do here. Wausau West got a beautiful new turf field inside of its track. The track has running lanes that are 1 meter wide. Okay? The inside radius of lane 1 is 36 meters. How much longer is the inside of lane 3 than the inside of lane 1? Around 1 full lap of the track. Okay? Go for it. Agree that that radius right there is 36. Because this is the inside here of lane number 1. Yes? Huh? Then we've got lane number 2. Then we've got lane number 3. The inside of lane 3 is the same as the inside line of lane number 3 is the same as what? The outside of lane number 2. Okay? So if this is 1 meter and that is 1 meter, then the radius of lane 3, oops, I forgot the E in lane, is going to be 38 meters. Yes? The radius of lane 1 is 36 meters. Right? This is how much of the circle? Half of the circle. So what would the theta measure be in radians? It'd be pi. Okay? So in both cases, theta is pi radians. Okay? So if I go to use my S equals R theta here, that's going to be 36 times pi, or just 36 pi there. If I go to use my S equals R theta here, that's going to be 38 times pi, right? So on one corner, on one curve of the track, the outside, or excuse me, the inside of lane 3 is how much longer than the inside of lane 1? 2 pi. Okay? How many curves or how many corners are there on a track? There's 2, right? So if that side is 2 pi, then this side is 2 pi. So it is longer than by 4 pi meters for an entire lap. Questions, comments, concerns, clarifications? Okay. So, as I said, hopefully this works now. I'm hoping that this works. So today, we're talking about speed. You get 2 choices as to how you think about speed. Oh, no, it's not working. Oh, it was supposed to be working. I just set it up. I know it's playing, but